So we get questions quite a bit as to what's the difference between a direct fed supplement versus what we refer to as IST, or indirect supplementation technology. What is the difference, direct versus indirect? In this video, we'll unpack that so you understand clearly what the difference is. Hello, my name is Trevor, co-owner and founder of Rio Nutrition, and I'm out doing what I love doing best. That's out on the pasture with the cows, but more than anything, trying to answer questions that folks have in the industry. So in today's video, we're going to go over, first of all, what a direct fed supplementation looks like. Secondly, we'll go over what an indirect fed supplementation looks like, and then how that works, what's the mode of action. So I'm standing here in front of this bin that is roughly the size of a rumen. So you saw the cows behind me a little earlier. The rumen is like a fermentation vat that is about the size of a 55-gallon drum. So the first question we're going to answer is, what does a direct fed supplement look like and how does it work? Well, that's your standard tubs in the industry that are, roughly 3/4 of a pound up to 1.5 pounds. And that cow comes up to that tub, consumes it, and it's a direct fed supplementation. She's taking in about 1 pound of protein. So let's have a look at what that looks like. In this bag, I chipped off precisely 1 pound of lick tub. So that's how much she would consume in a day. Okay? Now I'm gonna throw it into the mix. Think of this as the rumen. We've got, that cow eating about, up to 50 pounds of forage a day. And there it is, 1 pound in relation to that whole mix. Not a lot. So secondly, we're going to answer, what does indirect supplementation look like and how does it work? Indirect supplementation technology is what RioMax offers, and it's a different mode of action. So I'll show you quite simply. There it is. That's 1/4 pound of the RioMax product, exactly 1/4 pound. Now, we know the consumption ranges between 1/8 and 1/3 of a pound, but that's about the average we see on the RioMax program. Compared to the 1 pound, which is the direct fed, this is the indirect. And what we're doing is using this to ignite or light that fire, feed those bugs, awaken those bugs in the rumen. That's the rumen microbes as well as the fungi, and we're stimulating them so there's more of them and they're more active. Now, I'm going to throw that into the mix, into my rumen. Not a lot different from that 1 pound you saw earlier. But let's talk about all of this. This is our feed stuff. And with the drought conditions that we're facing, a lot of you guys are looking to utilize the lower quality forages like corn stalks or straw or a poor quality hay. Now, the RioMax IST, indirect supplementation technology, enables you to do that, to utilize those poorer quality forages like these corn stalks. And how it does it is not by a direct feeding of protein, but rather by stimulating the bugs, the microbes in that whole natural system, so that they do a better job of actually squeezing more nutrients out of every single mouthful. To recap, this is your direct fed 1 pound feeding average. Some folks run into 3 pounds, but even if it is higher consumption, look at it in terms of the size of that rumen. And then to go to the indirect supplementation technology, IST, fueled by Nutrisorb, the yeast, the enzymes, the probiotics, the prebiotics, and the fungi fuel. So there's more of those bugs, There's more of that life and biology in that rumen, so we do a better job of breaking down our forages. That is IST, working with Mother Nature to run more lean and mean, to run more efficiently, and especially during the drought, so that we can get by on lower quality, lower cost forages. So that wraps us up. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, or you're looking for a plan, a drought plan, or a strategy to get you and your operation through this drought, please just pick up the phone and talk to one of our herd health guides. We'd love to help you. Or you can go onto our website, to our learning center, where there's many articles and videos, and you can find out more there. But ultimately, we're a family business. We love what we do, impacting the industry, impacting the resilience of the ranching industry, and we're doing it with IST to help ranchers get more out of what they've already got. Thanks for watching.